And even myself, sometimes I get caught, trying to cheat the system, right? Because you get into this mindset where it's like, you know what? Pull the reins back, Ron, and go back to your 5 key fundamentals. You keep talking about those 5 golden rules of sports betting: value, percentage play, performance cycles, player availability, and a strict money management system. But before we do talk about the 5 key fundamentals, what kind of investor are you? And that's what you got to ask yourself. If I have a $500 bankroll and I'm going to make my bets this weekend, what kind of bets am I going to make? What kind of an investor are you? Are you a gambler or are you an investor? That's the one thing you got to determine. And if you think of an instant gratification investor and you're thinking short term, always remember 75% of those instant, those gamblers, I call them gamblers because they're really not investors. If you have a short-term thinking, right, tend to lose 75% of their funds within the first 30 days, right? So the last thing you want to do is you don't want to give away all the money that you put in for football season. You want to be a long-term player. You want to think the long game, right? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. Always remember that. I know it's one of the most cliche things to say in sports, but you got to take that. I always say to my clients, everybody wants to hit a home run. Nobody wants to hit singles. If you have the mindset, today I'm just going to hit a single. I'm going to hit a single on Saturday. And you know what? Maybe Sunday I'll get a double. And then next week I'll think about a triple. And then, eventually with all these singles, you're going to start racking up a lot of runs and you're going to start increasing your bankroll, right? So understand the difference between a short-term investor and a long-term investor. Now, number one, you're shopping for value, right? So when you're looking for the prices on some of these books, if you like a game today, and let's say you're going to bet the NFL preseason, right? If you like the Steelers and you're seeing that the money line's like 140 at one place, it's minus 145 in another, shop for your value, because if you can save $5 on this bet, $10 on that bet, $20 on that bet, it adds up down the road, right? So shop for value. And then the rule number 2 is play the percentages. This rule highlights the importance of evaluating a team's success rate.